Hi, this is Paul Edwards with Denmark Company. How are you doing today? Today we're going to be talking about the use of a fogging device for the purpose of fogging either a sanitizer or disinfectant into a room or onto a surface for the purpose of either disinfecting or sanitizing a particular hard surface. Okay, sometimes fogging devices can be used to change the odor of a location, so they atomize into the open space or the closed space, confined space, so that they can control any odors that may exist in that confined space or the open space. If you fog into an open space, you can fog into an open space a odor counteractant, and basically what it's doing is some of those agents will mask the odor that you smell. So if you smell an obviously smelly area and you fog a perfume out into that area, it's now you're going to change the odor profile. So that's some of the things that you can do with the fogger. But what specifically we're going to be talking about is using a fogger to go on and disinfect or sanitize. And so you're going to want to make sure that you understand what your disinfectant and your sanitizers that are available to you and what you want to use. Okay, in this particular case, we're going to start off by talking about safety first. If you'll notice, there's a helicopter hovering over me. I'm just kidding, it just flew right by. But there's safety gloves, there's safety glasses, and there's also a air quality badge. Those can all be very important safety considerations, or they can also be a device that can help you monitor or manage your programs. And I'm going to go into that in a detail here in a second. The other thing that you'll notice here is you're going to notice that I have some air compress foggers that work off air compressors. And basically what you have here is you have these foggers that I have cleverly mounted on a tripod for the purpose of holding it in place. So I've got my little black duct tape that I've fastened this fogging device to, and this is a compressed air fogger. The last thing I want to tell you is that the fogger compressor that I'm using is a compressor that is producing 5 SCFM cubic feet per minute of compressed air through these foggers, and that's at 40 psi. So that's basically for the technical purpose of it. That's what the purpose is here. The other thing that if you've ever watched any of my videos before, you'll know that I'm a big believer in doing all tests with water. So I haven't changed that policy at all. So I still have water that we're working with here for fogging purposes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move. Maybe I should go over this. These tubes that are connected to this air compressor fogger, these tubes are in the water, but also the thing that you need to realize is that I have a strainer on it, and then on these strainers do not have a check valve in it. So that means that the water comes out of this line every time the compressor is off. So you can install a check valve right here, and of course you want to test it, but you can install check valves here, which is what I will do in the field, is install check valves. I'll confirm that it works first. And what happens is the check valve holds the water in the tubing, which is how I like to operate. But if you have a chemistry and you're wanting the chemistry to stay within the line and draw the chemistry through the line and stay within the line, that's what those check valves do. They keep the solution in the line. But these particular tubes did not come with foot valves that have built-in check valves, but I would definitely recommend that, and I'm going to be doing that myself. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on and I'm going to focus onto the fogging unit here, and I'm going to put the focus there. And I'm going to bring my camera closer so you can look at it. And you noticed that you heard a compressed air in the background. So what my portable compressed air unit will do is it'll maintain a pressure, okay? And then when I open up these valves, the pressure is now going to come out the front end of this spray head or fogger head. So watch what happens when I turn that on. You see that coming out? Now I started out with a half a gallon of water, okay? So now what I'm doing is I got this fogging going on here. Oh, by the way, these components, not the tripod. The tripod, you can get that at any place that sells cameras. But the chemistry can be purchased by through Danmark Company's website, and the fogger heads can be purchased through the Danmark Company website. And so you know, everything can be that you see here pretty much can be purchased through the Danmark. And all the technical support that you need, it comes with the use of the chemistry. You buy your chemistry from us, you get technical support from us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on and I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure. I'm going to reduce the volume going through by choking back the opening here. And so what happens is when you choke back the pressure, you let the pressure build up, you can see that atomizes a little bit better. And the name of the game of this chemistry, really, this program, the name of the game is to atomize as much as you can, because when you atomize, it liberates your solution into the atmosphere, and that's what you're doing, is you're treating the atmosphere and the hard surfaces and everything that it's being exposed to. So pretty much that's what's happening there, and that's what you want to happen there. So I'm going to go on and let this run a little bit, and you know, it's been a couple of minutes now that I've started this video, and we still haven't gone through the container. It's about a 2.5 gallon container of whatever your choice of solution is. So what I want you to notice is that even though we're running it almost full blast, we're doing pretty good with the chemistry. So now, going back to this badge here that we were talking about, let me explain to you how I would recommend you use that. In a confined space, you would open up that badge and you would allow the badge to hang at the furthest distance from the spray nozzle. So that might be 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet from these spray nozzles right here. And you would fog that room, and the badge would collect the data regarding the atomized concentration of chemistry that's reaching the other side of the room. And as long as there's no air blowing head into the spray nozzle that you're witnessing right now, because I'm outside and we've got a cold front moving in, we might have some rain, you're going to have it accumulating in the open space, and that accumulation in the open space can be measured with that kind of a badge on the opposite side of the room. And so the theory is that as long as you're able to measure a measurable dose on the other side of the room, technically that whole area has been exposed to that accumulation of, in my case, it's chlorine dioxide, it's a gas, so the accumulation of the gas within the room that's reached that badge on the opposite side of the spray nozzle. And so that's how we use that. So these badges, what you do is you just continue to feed the chemistry into that enclosed area until you got a measurement on the other side of the room, and that accumulation can be measured in parts per million in air. And what I'll do is, with this video, I'll give a little bit of an explanation on the film itself as to how that parts per million in air is measured. And of course, if you want any additional information, I could get that to you. Well, if you have any questions, please contact me, Paul Edwards, at 817-822-5767. That's 817-822-5767. Or visit us online, www.danmarco.net. That's DANMARCO.net, N-E-T. We appreciate your business. We appreciate the opportunity. You have a great day.